guys. Gonna wait for you guys all to trickle in. Welcome to DecoLive. I'm Mara. I'm doing a really special episode for you all today with my favorite girl, Heidi Connor. She'll be joining here in a second. So give us a few seconds and let everyone roll in. Happy Tuesday. Please comment below and let us know how your day is going. We have a super exciting episode today. I'm just waiting on Heidi Connor, and as soon as she's here, I am going to add her in. Hi guys, thank you for joining. Let me request to Heidi, if you're in here, if you want to just request to be part of it. Let me know. Heidi, you'll see next to the comment, there's a right next to it, there's a little camera. If you click that, it should let you request to join. Hi guys, howdy from Texas, howdy. Let me add, hi guys, thanks for your patience. Should be loaded in about a second so Heidi can join in here. There you are.
Hi.
Hi. Awesome. I'm so happy it worked. I'm so sorry. Thanks everyone. It's a new, when you have to go live on here, it's something new every time. So.
Well, Ed Sheeran was playing in my ear while I was trying to join you. So I had to tell him it was time to turn off. So
yeah. I mean, who doesn't love Ed Sheeran though?
Right.
So. Let's see. Heidi, I'm so happy to be on with you today. Let me see who's on here that's saying hello. It looks like we have a bunch of people. So let's see. I'll take care of the comments, Heidi, because I know it's kind of a lot to do all at once. So Robin says she needs to order her first box. Well, I'm hoping this episode helps you because you'll see some really awesome pieces from our spring box. Jody's saying hi from South Dakota, hi from San Antonio, hi from Alabama. They say, yay, Heidi. So I'm gonna let you, Heidi, introduce yourself. I'm so happy to be with you. For those who don't know me, I'm Mara. I do marketing here at Decocrated. So I'm so happy to be on with Heidi today. I'll let Heidi introduce herself. She can talk away.
Hi, everybody. I am super excited and super nervous to be here. I appreciate all of your support. I have been a Decocrated member since, oh boy, summer of 2019.
Wow,
so
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Just no need to be nervous. I'm here. I'm here. You've got everyone in the comments. No need to be nervous. We're just going to chat here, talk about some boxes, talk about some spring decor, which I know you can talk about all day. If you kind of want to tell them, Heidi, about, what you do, you're an influencer for us, a little bit about your group, and how they can join you there.
I love Decocrated, and that's how I got started in my decorating journey, even though my mom has been like obsessed with decor my entire life. I was kind of the Grinch of decorating until I found Decocrated. So there's that. And then I was loving all of the DecoLives, just like what we're doing right now. And there's so many people that, due to different time constraints, they weren't able to watch. So I was sharing the spoilers, the different DecoLive items on Messenger individually with like 100 people a week. And so we turned that into a Facebook Messenger thread, which is now a huge Facebook group. So we would love anybody to join. Decor, subscriptions, and spoilers. We also have a styling community. So it's all things subscription box, home decor. So yeah.
It's awesome. I know when Heidi, I mean, for those to give a little bit of background about DecoLive, I know Heidi can kind of talk about it too, but we started it obviously with COVID. We weren't able to be in the office. In what way can we kind of stay in touch with our subscribers? So that's kind of where DecoLive has taken off, and now it's become this big thing that we talk a lot about: spoilers, styling, everything like that. So it's really awesome that we have Heidi and other influencers who really get to, help with the Decocrated journey from beginning to end, keep our subscribers in the loop, share exciting things with them, just help everyone decorate, right? We're here to just kind of better everyone, help them, learn to decorate in their homes. I think you're a perfect example of that, saying that you had a hard time decorating before Decocrated. I did too. So I think it's really awesome that we're able to help people like Heidi and all of you guys
Yes.
in the comments, really grow. I mean, Heidi's going to show a little bit of what she decorated behind her, and it is unbelievable what you did. I think it's beautiful. It's
Yeah.
perfect for spring. I think it's it's really evergreen too, right? You can leave that out past spring.
Yes.
Um, if you want
I
to talk a little bit about what's behind you, that'd be awesome. She has some really great shop pieces. You're going to spy some pass boxes, and then I'll talk about what's behind me as well.
Okay. This item right here, if we can all see this, this is a Soho plant stand from the Decocrated shop. I actually have two of them, one on each side. Um, I love these planters. Love, love them. They mean a lot to me because the plants inside actually belong to my husband's grandmother. So what a perfect way to display both pieces to have matching planters.
Love it.
Um, yeah, and then I have these adorable birds. I love them. I do
Me
decorate with
too.
birds, so we had our little matching set that came along with the cage,
I love
bird
it.
cage. So yeah, this is a past piece. I just feel like everything goes, well, it does. Decocrate it makes it so that everything pairs well together each season.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
great way to put it. The golds match. You'll notice the blue hues match. Yeah, that's a big part of it. Heidi has a beautiful two-tier tray styling. I love that tray. It is probably one of my favorite ones in the shop, if you
I've
ask me.
had this for a year, and I would like to say that it probably gets changed out at least once every 2 months. There's
Yeah,
just so many different, you can literally change it up with anything. A coffee bar, Valentine's Day,
I love
scary
it.
Halloween scene, anything.
Yeah, so that's going to be our two-tier tray. The girls will drop the link below to buy it from our shop. But working with Heidi, being one of our influencers in her community, we're going to be doing a giveaway of one of those two-tiered trays later on today. She'll post it into her group. Make sure you follow there. There's going to be some rules that you'll have to do in order to be added to it, and then we will choose a winner. Heidi, what do you think? In the next day or two, or how long do you usually run?
You know,
Um,
we usually, in the group, we usually run giveaways from Sunday to Wednesday. So we could reverse that and
okay.
do Wednesday to Sunday instead. So
Perfect. So Heidi's going to pick a winner after the weekend. We'll make sure that also gets posted on the Decocrated side, but we'll be able to give someone one of those beautiful two-tier trays. Um, to go along with that, Madison has a great question for you, which is, what is your biggest tip when decorating, a tray or a two-tiered tray?
my biggest thing is to pick your primary piece, what you want your primary piece to be. I was trying to do this a very general when I was doing the styling for today. So I picked home. I
Yeah,
picked a home sign, and then I pick my color palette off of that one sign and then go from there. Then you don't get overwhelmed because you have your starting piece instead of not knowing where to start.
yeah. No, that's a great point. It's nice to I know in my home, my color is blue, kind of the color of the bluebirds. So I always
Okay.
kind of try to keep a central color in my home, and I kind of go off of that. I keep things very neutral as well, but that's a great tip. So Lynn says, love it, Heidi. So, you have people who love your setup. I love it. Heidi has some pass boxes in there as well. To kind of talk about what's behind me, I'll back up a little bit. So it's funny. I was talking to a few of my coworkers beforehand. I have not received my box yet. Guys, we do not receive our
Oh,
boxes before subscribers do. We do not. We receive it at the same time that you guys do. So I have not gotten it yet. It's in the mail coming to me. So that being said, for those who maybe haven't received their box, or if you're waiting a few more weeks to pull out some spring pieces, maybe you live someplace very cold and you're like, maybe I don't want to pull out spring yet. I'm kind of showing a way that you can pull some pass box pieces plus shop and kind of create that nice, transitional two-tier tray. So I have my favorite summer tray. I love this two-tier tray. I keep it out all year long, kind of like Heidi does. I switch mine out every 2 months or so to kind of, do something. So I decided to do a little, spring setup here. So I have the spring books. I have the summer succulent, just like Heidi does, one of my favorite succulents.
always a favorite.
My favorite. I have the spring gold cups, which this past box is in the shop. I have my fall beads because my fall beads kind of go with my aesthetic all year long in my house. So I leave those out. Spring calls for fresh flowers, so I leave fresh flowers out kind of every week or every 2 weeks to kind of switch it up. And I want to lift it, but I can't. I'll post a picture. I actually hacked my spring trivet. My spring trivet
Oh,
is painted and stenciled. I'll take a picture so you guys can see it, but I changed mine up to kind of go with the blue and white colors in my house. So I have that here. What else is behind me? You got, the shop family sign. And I wanted to bring out, because this is really nice to talk about during springtime, this is the rattan trays. Heidi's probably heard, we used to talk about these on live a lot.
yes.
They sold out very, very, very quickly. We actually just got them back in stock, so I wanted to pull it back out. I have a cute little countdown to my wedding. I get married in a year. So a little countdown going, some flowers, some dog treats. So I leave my rattan trays out all year long. Let me see if there's any comments in here as we go on here. Let's see. Madison said, love your tip. It's always tough to figure out where to start when decorating. Everyone loves Heidi's tip. I think it was a great one. I think what we'll do after this is we'll make sure Julie posts that tip on stories so that everyone can know about it after this, because I think it's super important to talk about creating that central focus piece on a two-tiered tray, a tray, any place in your home, and then kind of decorating off of that. That's a great tip, Heidi. Let's see. Claudia says the rattan trays are great. You can even hang them on a wall. I've never thought about that. I love them as well. Dora says she loves the rattan trays. Get them now. They are selling so quickly in the shop. I think I need to buy a second set before they sell out again. I love it. Someone congratulated me. Thank you. I'm getting engaged. Yeah, it's fun, but stressful. But I wanted to talk a little bit more about you, Heidi. What's your home style? I've talked about my home style. I'm kind of mixed between modern farmhouse, a little boho. What is your home style?
Home style is, my house itself is very modern. The railings, everything is metal. So I try to change it up so each bedroom is different. So I guess I'm thinking very eclectic, because I'm able to take so many different styles and make them pair perfectly together.
Yeah, that's like me.
Although
I'm
I'm
very eclectic.
having trouble with bringing that glam in. I'm the only girl in the house, so I'm trying to bring some glam in, and it's just not going over great.
That's hard for me too. I know we've talked about it in past episodes, like how living with a significant other, how maybe you want to like make sure you're still keeping things girly, but not too girly or too masculine. So that's been a hard thing for me, of how to kind of bring in glam or bring in some more girly vibes. So maybe we'll have to do an episode of how you can bring glam or a little bit of something fun into your decor without maybe changing all of your decor. So
Yeah,
that's an episode we may have to do.
I like it.
No, but the other thing I wanted to ask you is, what piece would you say, I have two. Well, what's your favorite piece from the spring box? And then what would be your favorite piece that you've received thus far with Decocrated?
Um, I'm gonna have to say the birds. I'm in love with the birds. The birds have their features. I mean, you can see their little eyes and everything. I mean,
They're so
it's
cute.
definitely the birds. The birds are my favorite, and it's a pair. So that is huge. As far as my favorite overall piece from a quarterly box, it's gonna have to be the succulent, because I feel like it doesn't ever go out of style, and
Yeah,
the colors just blend with anything. I mean, you have your grays, you can bring it in with blues, you can anything. It's definitely
yeah.
this, and I have
That's
four
that's
of
my one
them.
of my favorite pieces too. It's left out all year long in my house. Being that we're both kind of that eclectic style, it fits in with your home style, right? Because we're kind of a mix of
Yeah.
things. So I'm trying to think of what my favorite piece is from the spring box. I think I'm most excited to use my beads when they come this week to kind of switch up my. I keep like the OG fall tray, the decorated wood and metal one.
Oh,
I keep
yes,
that
yes.
one out all year long too. So I'd like to switch up my beads on there. And I think I love the birds as well. I think the team did a really great job of making those birds this perfect color that really matches if you've been around with us for past spring seasons.
Yes. It
So,
matches last spring perfectly. The planter, yeah, everything pairs so well together.
yeah, no, I think it's great. And Heidi, I wanted to ask you, what, where, I know, I think I know where you're from, but just so that everyone here can kind of know, like, do you live somewhere where there's all season, somewhere like me, where I live in Florida and it's hot all time? What's kind of with decorating and, where you're from?
I am from North Dakota, so we have all four seasons. Um, I have a ton of snow out my window right now. So I feel for those people that they're in Florida or, where it's warm and they're like, we just want our spring box. And then here I'm in North Dakota and I'm pulling down all my winter decor and I could probably leave it up until mid-April. I
Yeah.
mean, but it does, you have to remember, we kind of go into this depression with all this snow. So we need that spring box to make us feel
I
happy.
I love that. Yeah. So, that's a nice thing for those who are all over the country. We have subscribers from everywhere. If you're somebody who's maybe still in that winter time, the spring box is perfect for you to kind of change up your decor now, kind of get out of that winter funk and start bringing in these kind of beautiful spring colors into your home. So, like Heidi said, I can't really relate. I live in Florida. It's beautiful, sunshiny outside and like 85 degrees, so I can't talk. But I still like to switch out my decor from season to season. For winter, pull out some winter items. I like to switch mine up. I think exactly what you said earlier is that Decocrated has helped me also switch up my decor seasonally. I never did beforehand. So now Decocrated kind of gets me out of my comfort zone to change things up. So
I like not having to think about it. If that everything pairs perfectly in the box, and then it's going to pair perfectly with the following year's spring.
yeah,
So you just get to keep building your decor.
100%. What is what being part of your group, I am part of it. Getting to see what people write in there. They similar to the Deco creators, they post pictures of different subscription boxes that they're part of and how they decorate. What's probably the biggest question that you get in there that maybe we can answer today for everyone? Or, what's the biggest thing you get asked, about decorating in general?
Oh boy. One of the biggest questions is when are the boxes going to ship? Um, so that's always a huge one. We just recently started the styling community of the decor subscriptions and spoilers. Um, how is the height? They're asking questions on, does this need to be moved? What should I add? And it's such a fun, warm, I'm going to say family
Yeah.
group. And everybody, they just take the feedback and they appreciate it. So I'm going to have to say, like, how well does this go together is what questions are.
Yeah.
And they're never giving themselves enough credit, to be honest with you, because it always looks great. And we're like, nothing needs to change.
I think that's the same thing. I mean, with Madison, Julie, and Claudia all in here, knowing how the Deco Creators community is, it's very similar. Like most of those people post pictures, like it is beautiful. It like blows us away every season how people decorate. And you're right, it's a little family. It's the fastest way to kind of get updates, like you're saying about shipping or spoilers or other things that come about. So this is probably now starting, obviously today, is probably the most exciting for these communities and Facebook communities, because now that we're in full spoiler mode, it's kind of where, the barriers have been broken.
Yes.
Everyone can just post. We get to see everything, kind of share with the whole team and share with everyone, how you're decorating. And you guys always, and Claudia, who's in the comments, can always attest that you guys always show us a new way of styling something that maybe we would have never thought of when creating the box. And just really going above and beyond with the pieces. And I know I've seen that in your community too. And just, it's really nice to see these Facebook communities and these people who are part of them really, go out of their comfort zone and try something new. So I think that's like people like you, we give huge kudos to run the Facebook community and, always keep people involved. Heidi's group has also helped us with PD questions for future. She's provided feedback to the team. So people like Heidi, we love, because we get all the feedback and we're able to bring it right back to the team.
Well, I enjoy helping out in any way we can. It's nice to have the groups to collect the information and to be able to share that, because I know that Decocrated really does want feedback. And so it's great to be able to collect feedback and share that.
Yeah, no, so it's definitely been great having Heidi providing feedback, whether it be in Heidi's group, providing it to the Deco creators, reaching out to us personally. So we definitely, everyone's writing in here is, yes, thank you, Heidi, for all you do. Let's see, Jody says, greatest gift given to me. Love the surprise to decorate with my home was something I would not have purchased by myself. That is 100% true. Because you think about it, when you go to Home Goods or Target, I'm never like picturing, you sit there and you look at a piece and you're like, well, how am I going to style this? I don't really know. you're not really looking at anything. So I think when you get the boxes, we kind of provide, styling tips for specific pieces. The booklet helps, tremendously.
Tremendously.
It helps you kind of get out of your comfort zone and try something new.
And I'm not going to lie, being that we have spoiler as part of our name, this group is huge into spoilers. So we are like searching on every page. Okay, what could be in a styling photo in the book that could be a spoiler for next season? So
it's
there's
like
that.
what's that? It's like Where's Waldo? Like what can we
Yes.
find in the booklet that's going to be a spoiler for next season? It's funny. You guys have been right about certain things like in the past. We're getting a little bit more strategic with our booklets. Claudia and the team have been doing a really great job at them. So I don't know. You'll have to see what comes soon. There's definitely exciting things coming soon. I don't know. Heidi, when do you get your Easter box?
It actually arrived today.
We may
So
have to do another episode with Heidi to talk about Easter.
yes.
I'm super excited. So for those who haven't purchased Easter, guys, it is selling so quickly. It's like not even funny. This is probably, I think this spring and Easter box is probably one of our two best boxes I think we've done in a really long time. Super, super versatile, not super seasonal. I think a lot of those pieces can be left out all year long. Probably one of my favorite boxes. So if you haven't had a chance to purchase either spring or Easter, purchase them now. I think we're going to have to do another episode with Heidi to talk about Easter. I haven't received my Easter box yet. As soon as I do, we'll get to talk about that.
You're making me feel bad now because I have my spring box and my Easter box, and you don't have any boxes
This is
yet.
the thing is sometimes I'm we're working so hard for you guys, like for all of our subscribers, that I don't even remember to place an order, right? Like it kind of just gets like blows right over my head, or I just forget about it. So it's all good. See, it's all real here, guys, and we're not getting a box ahead of you guys. We get it at the same time as our subscribers. So, nice to be in the loop. Let's see. There's another comment in here. Bailey says, the bird cage is something I would have never purchased on my own, but I love it. I'm excited to decorate with it. I'm excited too. I've never thought I would decorate with a piece like that, and I'm really excited too. I like how you, on your styling back there, you just use the bottom part, right?
Yes, because I actually have the top part in my kitchen on a white pedestal.
Oh, cute.
Because my kitchen's black and white. So I changed that up and I put some cookies underneath there. So
I love that.
Yeah.
That's perfect. See, I love how you can split up the pieces like that. You have to show us a picture and see how, I want to see what that looks like.
Oh, absolutely.
Let's see what else is in here. Okay, so Madison dropped the DecoLive collection. So just a little bit to talk about it for those who are new on DecoLive. I know Heidi can talk about this more than me now because she's an expert at DecoLive. But what is in that collection is all those pieces will be 20% off for the next 24 hours only. So the pieces that are in there is going to be Heidi's Toots Your Tray in front of you, the Soho planter, the family sign behind me, the rattan trays, and the past boxes that are also behind Heidi and I. So you'll find those in the collection. Let's see if there's any more questions for you. Madison asked, have you opened the Easter box yet, but which piece are you excited about?
I have not opened it because I do subscribe to a lot of boxes, and so I like to really enjoy them when I open them. Yeah. Does that make sense? You don't want to just tear into them when you don't have time to enjoy it. And I like to put everything out right away. So, yeah.
And which piece are you looking forward to the most in that Easter box?
Has it been completely spoiled yet?
Yeah, we're past it.
Okay. Okay. I am always worried that I'm going to spoil something that I shouldn't. I'm going to say the tray. Those metal handles. Yeah, that just fits my house perfect. I don't know where it's going to go yet, but
I love that tray. It's like the perfect size.
And I know the evergreen items, I guess I see both sides of the feedback. I feel like they're more requested in add-on boxes than not. Maybe I'm off by saying that, but it's nice to have. For me, it's nice to have one in there. But the Easter basket last year was gorgeous and amazing too. And I know those are highly sought after. So this will be as well.
No, I agree. And I think what you said about feedback is exactly what our team would say is we try to make these boxes obviously for each season, but obviously we want some everyday staple pieces that you can use from season to season. The piece that Heidi's talking about, the wood matches a lot of our past box pieces. So like Heidi said earlier, is kind of we try to do boxes that will kind of everything will just kind of blend as you get from season to season and as you stay with us for longer. So since Heidi's been with us since 2019, she has this nice Decocrated collection that's just building up in her house.
And I may or may not have always ordered extra boxes and gifted and that kind of thing. Like I said, I got 4 succulents. I love these.
Yeah,
The
me
boho
too.
baskets from, I think, summer last year.
Yeah.
They're great pieces.
Yeah. Claudia says it's a hard balance for Christmas. We obviously want to give you guys all things Christmas. And same thing with Halloween. But yes, we always appreciate feedback, especially from our influencers who are getting it from other, subscribers.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think this Easter box really blew it out of the park for me. I think it's one of the best boxes I think we've done. To compare, I mean, I love last Easter's box too. I love that basket from the last box too. I want to make sure there's no more questions before we finish up here.
One last thing I was going to say about the
Yeah.
tiered tray, though. I
Yeah.
know that people have their fairy lights and their lights around winter and Christmas time. Don't be afraid to put your fairy lights on your tiered tray also. I have them in here. My husband loves lights. When he comes home or in the evening, he just wants the LED candles going and lights. So don't be afraid to tuck those in. They're warm and comforting, and they can go on a tiered tray as well.
No, I love that. And there are
Yeah.
yours the ones that are just battery powered that you can kind of just
Yes.
like tuck into the back?
Yeah, I have them tucked in here somewhere, and then they kind of run up with the beads. So yeah, and I know that as they're becoming more popular, there's ones that are battery powered, but they also have the, several settings where they're on timer, so they'll run for 8 hours and then shut off.
I have the ones in my house that like they change so you can like have them pulse and then you can have them all light up and then they kind of like light up staggered. I think we're gonna have to, we're all about education here, educating our subscribers. So I think we may, and it's funny, Madison just said, I've never thought about that. I love this idea. So I'm thinking maybe we have to style in the future, like 3 ways how you can use those kind of lights past winter time, right? Like 2-tier trays, like how I use them. If you have an outdoor area, I keep those lights out kind of around a planter. Like if you kind of have, a fence, people keep lights out all year long. So maybe we'll have to do that, but that's a great suggestion. And someone just said, great suggestion, Heidi. So that's a really great way. I mean, to kind of branch out, use something past winter season. We do have some subscribers who like keep Christmas trees out past Christmas. And look, Heidi does. See?
I have a St. Patrick's Day tree right now, and it'll
I want to
Easter.
see a picture of it.
Okay.
I love that. I mean, we have a subscriber who just did one for us that posted the one for Valentine's Day. I love that. I love that you guys do that. It's hard. I wish I had a Christmas tree. I'm Jewish, so I don't have a Christmas tree. But I love how you guys, that's a piece that you guys, step out of your comfort zone and use for future times versus putting it away for only a short period, you only have it out for a short period of time.
Yeah, it's just a tall, skinny one. I put all my big Christmas trees away, but that one will stay up through Easter.
I love that. Madison says post pictures in the community so we could see it.
Oh,
I'd love
I
to
can
see
do
it.
that. I did.
Yes.
I just took a Valentine's Day down, and now so we'll grab those.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And then we're going to do, everyone loves the idea about the lights. So I think we may have to either do an episode or something or a TikTok or whatever it is that kind of talks about those lights and how they can be utilized. So that was a really, really great point that you made. I want to make sure, is there any other questions you guys have for Heidi? Anything else from me? We have these beautiful settings. After this, Heidi, make sure you join Heidi's group. She's going to post the rules for the giveaway, and then she'll pick a winner sometime on Sunday, and we'll announce it on our end on Monday of who will receive the beautiful tutor tray that's behind Heidi, and see how you style it. So be on the lookout for that. Heidi, one more time, the name of your group so everyone here knows so they can go ahead and join it.
Decor subscriptions and spoilers.
Awesome. Heidi posts every once, you'll see her post about it in our group. We've, repost some things as well. So we'll go ahead and make sure that everyone knows where they can find Heidi's group. And she'll post the rules there. And, you know, I was so happy to hop on here with you today. You did great. You're not
Thank
nervous.
you.
It was
Thank
awesome.
you.
I talk to Heidi on a regular basis. You know, she
Yes.
provides me feedback. We kind of go back and forth. So it's really great to just, this is the second time that me and Heidi get to now talk like
Yes.
face to face. So I'm looking forward to it. And looking forward to see what your group does for us in the future. I mean, it's been growing. I know at such a fast rate. We love
You know
having
they're
you.
going to expect me to be live now and show my face. I've never shown my face before on any unboxings.
This is the first time. Look,
This is the first time ever.
so this is the first time for everything, but you know, we're looking forward to working with you more in the future. You've been such a great influencer with us so far. We look forward to more lives with you, and be on the lookout for Heidi's giveaway.
Thank you.
All
And
right,
we
guys.
do our giveaways live too. So thanks everybody.
Yes. Thanks, guys, for joining. Happy spring, and we'll speak to you guys soon. Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye, guys.